Hi, my name is Raheli Bindman. I'm the Chief Communication and Regulation Officer at 10 Bank from Israel. And today I would like to talk about the fundamental conflict of interest of traditional banking system. Banks benefit when customers do not ask questions, do not negotiate, do not manage their finance. I'll give you an example from Israel. We have in Israeli bank accounts, in Israeli banks account, more than 250 billion shekels just sitting in current account bearing zero interest rates. And more than 50% of Israeli households are in overdraft at least once a year. Who benefits from that? The banks, right? So now let's think that the traditional banking system would like to change and offer fair interest rates on deposits to all of its customers without discrimination. What will then happen? Their revenue will decrease in more than 50%, right? Because they discriminate between customers. But let's say they want to do it and they want to decrease their expenses. But if you drill down to their expense structure, you see they have really heavy fixed costs. They have hundreds of branches, thousands of employees, legacy IT systems which are really expensive, so it will take years for them to decrease these expenses. And what happened in the meantime? So what we believe is that only building banks from scratch using technology and specific AI technology will change the relationship between banks and their customers. And there are three major applications of AI in the financial system. The first and most obvious one is to replace manual procedures with automation. It decreases costs, and we can transfer the saving to the customers to lower their fees, to give them better interest rates on deposits, right? But what is more interesting is predictive AI and implementing predictive AI in financial systems. Today, predictive AI can anticipate that the account is going to get into overdraft and send notification, as I just showed you, to the customers, telling them your account is about to overdraft. You might want to take money from your deposits or from your savings or even from another bank based on open banking and avoid high overdraft fees. And on the other hand, predictive AI can also predict, can also see if the account is going to finish the month in a positive amount with spare cash, which is not needed for day-to-day transaction and can be transferred to bearing interest deposits or even long-term investments. So predictive AI can prevent customers from doing mistakes, financial mistakes, right? And can be proactive. But the most interesting part in applying AI in financial industry is by using generative AI. You probably know that only 1% of population today has access to private banking services, to professional financial advice. The wealthiest people have this access. But the rest of us, recently Revolut Bank, which I presume most of you know, published a survey showing that more than 60% of Brits are asking for financial advice on social media. So most of us do not have access to professional financial services. We do not know how to manage our finance, and we go online to ask strangers where to put our money. So now let's imagine each and any of us have private banker, digital private banker, that is available 24/7, give us immediate response, an accurate response. As you said, it can evaluate millions of transactions in seconds, and it can proactively help you and even manage the finance for you. We will have experts, agents, like a pension expert that will take care of our pension before we retire and take care of everything in front of the insurance company. We'll have an AI agent who will take care of our investments portfolio and rebalance it. We'll have an AI professional that will take care of our taxes and tax reports, so we won't have to do it. And then what will then happen, there will be a democratization of access to financial services to all of us that is now only available to the wealthiest. So I think it's a major change in the relationship between customers and their financial advisors.
Very good. Thank you.